The American President Donald Trump has asked the NATO nations to hike their defense spending to 5% of their GDP from a current goal of 2%. In response, the Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson says that Sweden provisionally plans to raise its defense spending to about 3.5% of its GDP by the year 2030. And that amounts to $30 billion over the course of the next decade. Now, this is a bigger and a faster ramp-up than previously planned and is part of the country's biggest rearmament since the end of the Cold War. The Prime Minister also said that the country has already decided on investments that are expected to put its defense spending at 2.6% of the GDP in a few years' time. And this already puts it above NATO's 2% spending target. Now, Kristersson said that uncertainty about the transatlantic relationship is now pretty high and is expected to remain that way. Sweden has not been at war for 2 centuries, and after the Cold War ended and in the early 2000s, it further drastically slashed its defense spending. But following Moscow's annexation of Crimea in 2014, it of course reversed course. In the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Sweden dropped its 2 centuries of military non-alignment and neutrality and applied for NATO membership. In March 2022, after Russia's full-fledged invasion of Ukraine, Stockholm announced that it will increase spending, aiming to dedicate 2% of its GDP to defense as soon as possible. The Nordic nation formally joined NATO in March 2024. Over the past 4 years, Sweden has doubled its defense spending. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.